Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, it's Javier Jarquin! Thank you very much. Thank you. It's lovely to be here. That's very spontaneous of you. Thank you very much. It's great to be here. I was on a plane a little while ago, flying home to wherever you think I'm from in your head. And you always find things weird doing this job. Like the pilot comes on the PA system and he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts in case we encounter any unexpected turbulence." And I thought, it's not unexpected. We're on a plane. In fact, out of all the places I expect to find turbulence, plane is number one on that list. I mean, you go to your kitchen, open up your fridge and find turbulence in there. That's fucking unexpected turbulence. You just be standing there going, "Did not see that coming." You have upped your game, turbulence. I was sitting in the exit row, and some people like the exit row because you get more leg room. I don't like the exit row because you're next to the door, and suddenly you get given a job. And they always check before they take off. They say, "Excuse me, sir, because you're sitting in the exit row, that means if shit goes south, we need you to be a hero." Just checking you're okay with that. I don't know if you've ever looked at the clientele of a 5 a.m. EasyJet flight out of Luton. I don't think these people are worth saving. I think the best thing I could do is hold that door shut. We're getting reports from inside the plane of a man thwarting the evacuation. More on this hero as updates. Yeah, we lost a lot of tracksuits that day. It's a hard day. By the way, this is the only time in society that this happens. Because of where you're sat, you've got to do this. Like, you never go watch a boxing match and they go, "Mate, because you're sat there, if he gets knocked out, you're fucking in, all right?" Just checking you're okay with that. And honestly, if it is my responsibility to open this door in case of an emergency, why do you keep serving me drinks? I've had 8 gin and tonics on this flight. I am hammered. I've got news for you. I couldn't open my own front door right now. Good luck with this pressurized escape room hatch I've never touched. Imagine that in a real emergency. I'm blazed, everyone's screaming their heads off, and I'm like... So sorry, we're all dead. Oh, it's nice being back in London. Give us a cheer if you're drinking. Yeah, it's Sunday afternoon. Get shit-faced. I love coming back to gritty old London. I was in Cambridge a little while ago, and that was just way too posh for me. I could tell it was posh because on the way to the gig, I passed 2 teenagers smoking, and they were like, "What the fuck are you looking at, sir?" I never know what to say at things like Sunday brunches and everything when you meet people. You know, you go see your friends and you're meeting their friends of friends. And you're like, "I'm never going to see you again." And like, I got sat across one time from these identical twins, and I was like, didn't know what to say. And I was just, after a while, I just said, "So which one of you is the evil one?" And one of them said, "None of us." And the other one went, "Yeah, none of us." I like it when they leave those pianos just out in the middle of stations. It's always a piano, the most unstealable of the instruments. You never walk through King's Cross and just see a flute on a chain, do you? Nobody's playing that. I like it when they leave the piano out there because that means that sometimes a professional piano player walks by, sees it, stops and goes, "I think I might play a little concerto." Yeah? Give everyone a good time for free, all because someone left a piano out there. It's great. I think we should be trying this with other professions. See what happens. Now let's get a guy that's on a waiting list for an operation, put him on a table, leave him out there. Maybe a surgeon walks by and they're like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll have a crack at that, yeah." Take some pressure off the NHS. Oh, my pronouns. It's very important. I identify as a non-famous comedian. My pronouns are who, him? You guys are a great crowd. You're very vocal. I like that. Thanks for making a lot of noise when I came up here. because you guys really made this club feel like Wembley for 5 seconds, so thanks very much. Because here's a little confession. Like, deep down, comedians really want to be rock stars. We do, but we're never going to be like rock stars. Like, if I was a rock star, I could have turned up to this gig in a limousine and I could be like, hey, ladies, who likes champagne in the backseat of a limousine? And two of you might be like, oh, shit, maybe I do. As a comedian, I had to be like, hey, ladies, hope you like Uber. Because that's my other job. I'll make sure you get home, don't worry. And here's the biggest reason why I could never be a rock star, basically because of this. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, can you guys see that? Can you guys see how nobody is reaching out to touch me? Do you know one time I did that joke where I said, can you see that? And as I was sweeping across, I noticed that there was a guy with a cane. I was doing that to a blind guy in the front fucking row. And I suddenly realized I'm going in front of a blind guy. Could you see that? Can you see that? Like, if I put my hand in his face and said, can you smell that? That would have been less offensive than what I actually did. No, don't want to be a rock star. Don't need any more rock stars in this world. I tell you what we do need in this world. Don't need more celebrities or pop. We need scientists. That's what we need. Imagine if we treated our scientists the same way we treat our celebrities. How much more would we get done? Wouldn't that be great? Yeah? I don't want Britain's Got Talent. I want Britain's Got Solutions. All these shows trying to find things. Don't need that. Don't want X Factor. I want Science Factor. Wouldn't that be great? Some kid walks out. Hi, what's your name? Josh. How old are you, Josh? 16. What are you going to do for us, Josh? I'm going to try and cure Ebola. All right, take it away. I think I'm just... That was a great laugh over there. I think I'm just jealous of, like, musicians and real artists, because they're real artists, right? Look, people say comedy is an art, but if that's true, comedians are definitely not artists. We are not. Because we don't get to have, like, real sexy artist moments. Like, take a painter, like a proper artist. Like, they can have sexy artist moments. Like, they can be making love to a woman and then be like, oh my God, where's my canvas? I've got to paint right now. I'm just so passionately, like, throwing paint at the canvas. And she's lying there going, I'm going to be a portrait. Yeah? Sexy artist moment. I can't do that as a comedian. Can't finish fucking a girl and then be like, oh my God, where's a pen? That was hilarious. I need to write this shit down. Inspiration has struck. So you might have noticed that I am a functioning immigrant. Thank you. I'm here for your jobs. Come on, you read the articles, you saw the news, you were warned. Hand them over. I fucking love stealing jobs, man. It's my favourite thing to do as an immigrant. I wake up every morning going, I wonder how many I can steal today. And I'm going to get them. I'm going to get them because I'm fucking good at stealing jobs too. How good am I at stealing jobs? You're supposed to be watching another comedian right now. No, I'm not going to steal your jobs. What a lazy stereotype that is. Anyway, I don't have time for that. I'm an immigrant. I've got crimes to commit. I look at my big list of immigrant crimes I've got to do every day and I go, fuck, how am I going to get through all these crimes? I have to recruit other immigrants. And you know what? You got to blame racist people for opening the floodgates on immigrant crime because we were fine. We weren't doing anything. And then we heard one of them say, they all look the same to me. And we were like, what? We all look the same to them? Like they couldn't pick us out of a lineup? Little tip, if you want a group of people to not commit crimes, don't let them know you can't tell them apart. We were like, they can't identify us? Let's fucking go. Let's commit crimes. We've got carte blanche. Oh, we're working on some big shit. We're currently planning a big heist. Years from now, you guys will call it Asians 11. And that's when I'll say there was actually only 9 of us. You counted 2 of us twice, you racist cunts. I thought about it, and if I was going to do some crime, if I was going to do some immigrant crime, I'd start a moped gang, my own moped gang. You know, the guys on the mopeds go and do shit. Yeah, moped gang of 1, because I don't have many friends. And what I do with my moped gang is I'm going to stay under the radar. Don't get greedy. I'm not going to go after gold and diamonds on the high... No, that's when they catch you. My moped gang, only going to steal people's fast food. Yeah, because no one's going to bother calling that in, are they? And even if they do, what are the police going to say? Right, who are we looking for? Brown guy on a moped with takeaway. Mate, that's fucking gone. Don't bother us with this shit, all right? We're getting a takeaway here as we speak. I didn't always used to do this. I actually have a computer science degree. Yeah, which I can fall back on. I got it in 2004, so as long as there's been no major technological advancements in the last 2 decades, I think I'm good to go. I'm good to go right back into the industry. Yeah, I used to work in IT. I was a programmer, and if anyone out there works in IT, you'll know exactly why I had to stop working in IT. I just couldn't take it anymore. I just woke up one day and I just got so sick of all the pussy. I got so sick of girls throwing themselves at me when they found out I worked in IT. Just be talking to a girl at a party. She'd be like, so what do you do for a living? And I have to be like, okay, don't freak out. IT? And she was suddenly like, oh my fucking God, really? Oh my God, IT? Holy shit. What are we talking? C++, Java, Visual Basic? What's going on, big boy? Oh. IT. Fuck. Oh, I'm joking. It's not a sexy job, is it? IT. No calendar for us. Imagine that. Oh, check out Mr. July. He's fixing the printer. I think you can tell how dated my degree is because of the programming languages I just used there. Java, C++. Yeah. I've just come from an old age. Like, I like old technology. Like, I've got music on my phone, as most people do, right? But... Oh, someone's... I don't know why you laugh at that. Yeah, you feel your boots, mate. I've got music on my phone, but I don't love listening to the music on my phone, not nearly as much as I used to love listening to music on my Walkman. Who here had a Walkman? Oh, it's great, wasn't it? Walkman. If there's anyone here under 25, a Walkman was this thing. Like, you know how your phone can hold every song you'll ever listen to in your life? With the Walkman, you had to use a cassette and you had to choose 25 songs. And you put them in the Walkman, and the Walkman was like a musical toaster. The more you think about it, the more it is. And it was portable, and it looked like it would fit in your back jeans pocket, but it fucking wouldn't. Walking around, you put the headphones on that pulled your hairs out one by one. You know, that quality product. Every time you took them off, And with your phone, it's digital. You can just wave it around when you're dancing to it, right? Yeah? No, none of that with Walkman. Couldn't do that. You had to treat Walkman with respect. Otherwise, the next time you took tape out of Walkman might teach you a lesson. Walkman might hold on to some of the tape. Remember that freaky moment? You pull it out, just... But we all knew what to do back then. We turned into MacGyver. Get me a pencil. Don't worry. We're going to sort this shit out. Yeah. We're okay here. Don't you fucking worry. With your phone, how do you plug it into the wall? You plug it into the wall. It's so easy. You don't have to think about it. Walkman took 4 AA batteries. If you're under 25, AA batteries were these things we used to have. And when you wanted to change the batteries, the first 2 would come out easy, and the last 2 were like, fucking hold up in there. Like a hostage situation. You have to get your finger, come on. And when your phone is running out of power, it lets you know. It pops up a little message going, hey, I've got 10% power left. You might want to do something about that. You go, thanks, phone. That's very handy. That's very helpful. No warning with Walkman. Remember that? Walkman just had a stroke. Remember, you'd just be walking down the street and Walkman just went... Walkman, what's wrong? No warnings, your song's just slow. And if you grew up in the 90s, you finally found out what the lyrics were to Informer. This is jokes for like 8 people. Do you remember trying to sing along to Informer? You'd start off nice, fuck it up, come back on the leaky boom boom down like nothing had happened. Remember that? Informer, a leaky boom boom down. You're nailing it. Technology these days just blows my mind. People just walking around with the phone, with the power of the internet in their palm of their hand. It's amazing. It's amazing when you see young boys today, these days, when they're searching for pornography, they can go on any site they want and get a video. We didn't have that, did we? People from my generation, no, because we grew up with dial-up. Who remembers dial-up? I'm gonna make a sound in a second. Feel free to join in. Who remembers? Look at all the young people, they're all going, what the fuck just happened? This is how we used to have to wind up the internet. No videos when young boys were searching for pornography with dial-up, no. Remember that? We just had the thumbnails, the tiny pictures of the woman. You have to use your eagle eye and go, I kind of want to have a bigger look at that one. Click. It would start downloading on a different page from the top down, pixel by pixel. Remember that? Oh, so hot. Come on. And ladies, that's why guys from my generation want to come on your face and tits, because that's all that had finished downloading by the time we finished wanking. Never saw a woman's feet. Got a computer science degree. I hate doing anything with computers these days. Give us a cheer if you hate having to do anything online, like filling out forms or anything like that. I fucking can't stand that shit. It drives me nuts. Do you know what I hate, especially when you go to do something online and you think, okay, I'm just going to do this thing, and then it goes, you need to create an account. Yes. They always leave it right till the end. Like, you fill out your information, then you go, oh, it's going to happen. Then it goes, create an account. You go, no, I don't want to create an account. I don't want to, I've got too many already. And it says you must create an account. You go, I'm not creating one. Out of principle, I'm not fucking creating one. And eventually you go, fuck, I've got to create one. And you put in your email, and that's when it says, an account with this email already exists. And what the fuck? I've been here before. I've been here before and I blocked it out. It's just coming up with the fucking passwords, man. When did coming up with an online password get so hard? Remember the good old days? It wasn't always like this. Years ago, computer would ask you for a password, you could just put in dog, computer was like, nice one. That's a great password. These days, every site you go to, it always thinks as well, like, would you make a little unique password for this account? Yeah, would you make a little unique password that you're not going to use for any other accounts? Would you do that for us? Yeah, would you do that? Fuck off. No way. Every person in this room's got at least 10 accounts you go through every day, and they want us to have a different password for each one? No way. If you had that many kids, some of them will have the same names. Bullshit, unique passwords. Every person in this room is gliding through life on 2 passwords. Everyone's got their I'm ordering a pizza password and their fortress of security password. The good one, the proper one, the one you've thought about, the riddle you've created in your head. Sometimes you have to make that decision, like, is this for the good one? Yeah. Because you never use the good one on fucking takeaway, do you? Like, who's hacking my lunch? Fuck off, Domino's. Yeah. Sometimes you go and you go, yeah, I'm going to use the good one. I'm going to use the good one here. And you chuck it in and the site goes, it's not good enough. And you go, very well, I will do what we all do in this situation. Use the exact same password, chuck a 1 on the end. Fucking dealt with. All this technology talk is making me feel old, man. I feel so old. I can tell I'm old, because shit changes when you get old. Like, I can feel the differences. Like when you're young, like on a Sunday morning, young people can wake up going, oh my God, I don't remember getting home last night. I must have been wasted. When you're old, you wake up going, oh my God, I don't remember getting home last night. It's because I didn't go out. Woke up in my house again. Oh, another successful weekend. Like the meanings of some words change as well. Like the meaning of the word quickie has changed. Like when you're young, a quickie is a swift, opportunistic romp with your partner. When you're old, a quickie is a nap. And I am more excited about the nap. A nap is peaceful, it's relaxing. No one ever gets angry at me because my nap didn't last long enough. Is it done already? I can tell I'm getting old because I don't have those young people conversations anymore. Have you noticed that young people are obsessed with tonight? Young people are always talking about tonight. They're always saying things like, hey, what's happening tonight? What's going on tonight? You coming out tonight? We're all going out tonight. Come on, tonight's the night. Young people love tonight. When you're old, you don't give a shit about tonight. That's because when you're old, you have to worry about tomorrow. You ever try to go out with young people and you're the old one? They're young people, you can always spot the old person because young people will be at the bar late at night taking shots, just going, oh yeah, I'm having a great night. Old people are taking those same shots going, what the fuck am I doing? This is such a bad idea. I've got so much shit to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's almost here, fuck! It's so close! But have you noticed if young people have nothing to do tonight, worst thing in the world for young people. Young people will be like, I've got nothing to do tonight. I've got no plans tonight. This is the worst thing in the world. What the fuck? Right? But when you're old and you have nothing to do tomorrow, holy fuck. That is like heroin for old people. Being old and having nothing to do tomorrow is so good. Old people brag to each other about it. You watch two old people talking, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? Nothing. Fuck you! Oh, it's so good. Young people love telling you where they fucked, right? Yeah. Oh, is that your cell phone? Okay. Yeah. Was that an alarm? Yeah. What did you have to do? Did you set an alarm and like I'll set an alarm for 25 minutes and the show sucks, I'll back off. No, I get it. No, sometimes when the alarm goes off on your phone, you just go, what the fuck was that for? I forgot. Oh, Jesus Christ. How long do I have to live? What fucking pills do I need to take? I get it. What was I talking?
Young people brag about fucking.
And you notice that young people love telling you where they fucked? They always like, thank you, voice from darkness. Like young people love telling you, like they'll be like, oh, we got home last night, didn't even make it to the bedroom, we fucked on the couch and in the kitchen and on the stairs, amazing. Old people don't give a shit about that. Old people love telling you where they did nothing. Oh, yesterday, amazing, 3 hours on the couch, did fuck all. Oh, so hot. By the way, I can tell I'm right because I can feel the old people fantasizing right now. Oh, nothing to do tomorrow, imagine that. It's incredible. You know when you feel old, for sure? You feel old when you hear someone much younger than you bitch about how old they feel. That's when you feel old. Like last week, I overheard this fetus, right? It was this kid talking to his younger brother's mates. He was just going like, guys, I'm really old, okay? Guys, I'm so old, I remember when Amazon was just a bookstore. I said, mate, I remember it was just a fucking jungle, all right? Talk to me about old. Do we have any gay people in the room? All right, let's do a gay joke. I do a lot of my work from home, so I watch a lot of porn. And love the classic porn story. It's always the same. It's always some tradesman turning up to some lady's apartment. Something's broken. He's always like, hey, I'm here to fix the air conditioning. And she's always like, why don't you come in and fix it and fuck me? And they're away. It's great. I think it must be really hard to get storylines going in gay porn. Like, guy turns up like, hey, I'm here to fix the fridge. And the other guy's like, yeah, I've already fixed it. Don't worry, he's laughing. It's fine. It's fine. He's laughing. Yeah? I am an ally. What I love about that joke is it sounds like it's going to be filthy and homophobic. It turns out it's just sexist. Yeah? So if you laughed at that, you want to fucking have a word with yourself. Yeah. Of course I'm an ally. In fact, I'm in a same-sex marriage. Yeah. I mean, she's a woman, but once you get married, the sex is very much the same. Not a lot of new shit being introduced into the bedroom after 12 years of marriage, let me tell you. And if something new is suggested, it is not met with enthusiasm and support. It is met with suspicion. You want to do what? Where the fuck did you learn that? Yeah. I married myself a white girl because I thought, why stop at your jobs? You know? If you're just going to leave them lying around. Yeah, she sometimes forgets our racial disparity. Like a little while ago, we wanted to watch a movie, right? So we watched a romantic comedy. I wanted to watch an action, but she wanted to watch romantic comedy. So we watched a romantic comedy. Because I love her. And we're watching the romantic comedy, and it's the one where at the end of the movie, the guy's running through the airport to try and tell her he loves her before the plane takes off. So, all of them. And she's watching it, she's loving it, she's going, oh my God, look at this guy run through this airport. This is so romantic. Babe, would you run through an airport for me? And I was like, no. Are you shitting me? How far do you think this is gonna get? Running through a fucking airport before they mow me down. What do you think they're gonna say? Now hold your fire, he might be in love. I think we can all agree the worst part of anyone's holiday is airport security, isn't it? You're just excited to go on your holiday, you drop your bags off, you turn at airport security, they start yelling at you. Laptops out! Liquids out! Get them out! And you're just standing there going, do I take my shoes off in this airport? I don't know. I'm not a criminal. And I'll tell you why we hate it. I'll tell you why we're frustrated. It's because we're not seeing any results. When was the last time you saw them catch a terrorist at airport security? Doesn't happen, does it? Just once I'd like to be there throwing my keys in the tray and look over and go, holy shit, they got one. Honey, look, they got one. Fuck that. He was so close to getting on the plane. Oh my God. I like when they tried to add on other things to make it feel like they're doing a better job, like when they brought in random checks, like, oh, watch out everyone, we're doing random checks now. Better watch out. Oh, is this how you're hoping to catch terrorists? Randomly? Fuck, I feel safe. Got a team of officers back here rolling dice. We're going to get these guys. Random check just means they can choose anyone they want. And if you're going to do that, choose someone plausible. Last time I was at the airport, they pulled aside this lady. She was the oldest thing I've ever seen in a wheelchair. They're like, you, random check. She was like, I was like, really? Her? Ethel here? What do you think the backstory is on this one? Worked for 40 years, married for 60, got radicalized at 80. One more, Ethel, are you coming to cross-stitch today? No, I thought I'd go on a jihad. I'd like to see her try to hijack the plane. That'd be fucking great. Imagine if you got control. Where are you taking us? Forgot. Don't know. So I've been married 12 years. And by the way, when I say I'm married, sometimes people look at my ring finger and they go, whoa, where's his wedding ring? That's a bit naughty. What's going on there? The truth is, my wife doesn't care that I don't wear a ring. I don't wear one. And if anything, that's called trust. That's called trust right there. That is my wife completely trusting that no woman will fuck me. She says, you don't need to wear a ring. No one's going to fuck you. You don't need to wear one, honestly. No one's going to... Try. I dare you. Try. Try to fuck someone. Don't believe me? Who here wants to fuck me? Cheers. You learn things about a relationship when you're married. What a real relationship is. Because, like, I heard some single people. I overheard them talking and they said, like, you know what? I've been single for a long time. But what I think I've realised is, in this game of love, I am just a special jigsaw piece. And I've just got to wait until I find my other piece. And when we find each other, we're just going to fit perfectly, just like that. Just two pieces coming together perfectly. I just got to find them. They're out there somewhere. Yeah, it's going to be true love. And any married person will tell you that's not how it works at all. It's much more like when you get any two pieces and just fucking mangle them together. Yeah, that looks like shit, but that's a real relationship right there. That's, it's not coming apart. Things change in your life as well. Like, before I got married, I must have looked up one day and said, Lord, send me cushions. Send me cushions and pillows for my bed, Lord. Send me lots of cushions and pillows and make it so that I have to arrange them every morning into some quasi-structure for no one to look at all day, and make it that when I want to go to sleep every night, I have to dismantle this fucking pyramid. Make that happen every day, Lord, and the Lord provided. My favourite pillow is the decorative pillow, which you're not allowed to use as a pillow. You just look at it and appreciate how expensive and worthless it is. I hope when my wife finally murders me, she uses one of those pillows to smother me, just so they had a fucking use. Like, oh, that's what it was for. I take it all back. When you're married, you've got to love everything about your partner. You do. I mean, like, my wife's awesome. My wife's great. I've done very, very well. I love her to death. She's the best thing that ever happened to me. But... she comes home from work every day. This happens every day. She comes home from work, she comes through the door, and I say, how was your day? I say, baby, how was your day? That's all I say. How was your day? But it must come out like, tell me everything you ever remember. Because then this fucking story comes at me, and it's like, you know when you accidentally hit print all, and you're like, shit, I just edited one page. And it's just going, fuck, it's gonna do the whole thing. I can't stop it. It's buffering. I can't cancel it. It's just gone. I like this. I could see some ladies sitting there going, I don't tell long stories. It's fine if you do. It's fine. It goes through to old age. Like, have you ever seen that really elderly couple walking down the street where the lady is upright gliding very elegantly down the street, but the man is hunched over? Years of waiting for that one fucking story to end. Ladies, I don't know if you know this, but we're not supposed to grow hair out of our ears. That's just our body's natural defense. I like this. Some ladies laughing, and I can see some ladies' faces going, that's not fucking funny. I'm gonna find you after this show and tell you why. For ages. Let's turn it around. Ladies, if you're with a man, if you're that way inclined, you deserve a medal. Yes, you do. Because let me tell you something you already know. Men, we're idiots. Most women know this, yeah? But look at you nodding away. Yes, yeah. She's like, yes, I am well aware. But what most women don't realise until it's too late is the longer you're with a man, stupider he gets. Nothing you can do about this. It's science. There's an equation. It's time plus age equals... Ladies, if you're with your man right now, look at him. Soak it in. This is the best he's ever gonna be. I know you've put in a lot of time and effort. He's not getting better. Quite the opposite. He's getting every day just a little bit more stupid and useless than the day before. You hear that? It's the sound of no man defending himself. Sound of every man in here going, please stop, I can feel it happening day by day. Longer you're with a man, stupider he gets. Like, do you know how stupid we are? Like, ladies, when you go to ask us a question that we know if we answer it, we're going to get into trouble. Do you know what the best defense we've come up with is? You ask us the question and we make this little noise. We go, huh? What? What's that? Huh? And our brain somehow goes, fuck yes. Just bought 3 seconds. What are you going to do with that 3 seconds? Pat myself on the back, I'm a fucking man. Oh shit, there's that question again. See, ladies, when we ask you these questions, you always manage to turn it around. I don't know how you do it. We think we got you. We'll say something like, who left the car unlocked in the driveway all last night? And you'll say, me, because someone didn't clear out the garage like they said they were going to. When were you going to do that job? Huh? When were you going to do all the jobs you said you were going to do? Is this the man that I've chosen to be with? The man just leaving a wake of half-assed jobs in his wake? Yeah? Is this the man that I'm going to be with? Answer me, because I just want to know and prepare myself if this is who I've committed to. Answer me. And we go, huh? What? Longer you're with a man, stupider he gets. Ladies, especially when it comes to what he thinks you're going to find sexy and spontaneous and romantic. Like, remember when you first got with him, he was making an effort. Yeah, little notes, lovely texts, flowers. He was wooing you. Yeah? A few months or years roll by, you both know the scenario. Both wake up in bed together, he wakes up before you, he's got an erection. He looks over you in bed and thinks, I think what I might do, I might just roll over there and just poke her in the ass cheek with my erection. Show her she's special. Yeah, my little princess deserves it. Yeah. And we roll over there. Ladies, ever been woken up by that gentle, like, what the fuck is that? We're so stupid. We think you're going to wake up happy. We honestly think you're going to wake up going like, oh my God, it's not even my birthday. Holy shit. Why you spoil me, honey? Oh my God. Ladies, next time this happens, look back at us. It's like you know when a cat brings you a dead bird and they're like, do you like this disgusting gesture? Look at all the guys' faces. They're all going, that's my move. That's my move. You know, ladies, longer you're with a man, stupider he gets. I'm sorry. And again, it goes through into old age as well. Like, have you ladies ever kind of like seen your man walk around the house? He's getting a bit on. You just watch him moving into room after room, being more useless in one room after the other. He's walking around like, yeah, I think I might go ruin something in this part of the house now. When he gets there, can he fix it? Can he fuck? We get very dependent on you. And then we get old, and that's why you always hear the same stories. They were a 90-year-old couple, and then she died. And then a week later, he died as well, of a broken heart. No, he didn't. That cunt starved to death. In a house full of food. Where'd you find the body? Kitchen. One hand on the toaster. And you know what? I've done very well. I've married very well. My wife is a management consultant. Yeah. I'm a comedian. It's fair to say she's the breadwinner. If you ever hear me bragging about being the breadwinner, it's because I've literally just won some bread. And she tries to protect my precious male ego. She says like, babe, look, it doesn't matter who makes more money, okay? We're a team. Like Batman and Robin. And I'm like, well, we know who fucking Batman is, don't we? But I let her know I love and appreciate her in other ways. She comes home to a tidy house, and when she comes through the door, I treat her like a princess. I take her coat, I give her her drink, I help her into her chair, which is any chair because she bought them all. I've got dinner on the table, fucking nailing it. And she's very supportive of my career as well. Like today I said, babe, I can't make dinner tonight. I've got one of my comedy shows. And she said, you go tell your jokes. Why don't you start with the one about the airplanes? That's a good one. People like that one. Yeah? Do you get paid per laugh or not? She uses superheroes because I'm a massive nerd. And I love my superheroes. Like, I get really pedantic about the rules, though. Like, one Halloween, I saw a kid walking down the street dressed as Batman. And I was like, cool, I love Batman. But I realized this kid was making flying noises, and I was like, no. Batman can't fly. I was so angry. I was like, kid, I want to have a word with your parents. And his parents were nowhere to be seen, and that's when I remembered, oh, that's right, Batman's parents are dead. Well, that's really good. Fucking yes. My biggest pet peeve is about Superman and his weakness. Do you guys know what Superman's weakness is? See, everyone says kryptonite, that's not really a weakness. That's not, like, if it flat out kills him, it's not a weakness, is it? That's not how weaknesses work. Like, mate, if I asked you what your weakness is, you wouldn't say, oh, cyanide. Oh, gets me every time. You know, like, alcohol's a weakness, gambling's a weakness. Like, when they put the kryptonite in front of Superman in the movies, it is killing him. They put it in front of him, and he's like, I can't fucking breathe, get it away from me. If it was Superman's weakness, they'd put the kryptonite in front of Superman, and Superman would be like, oh, I shouldn't. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I've got shit to do tomorrow. No. Can't be doing this. Oh. All right, we'll do half, okay? We'll do half, and we'll put the other half on. I like that joke. It lets me know who the coke kids are in the room. So, yeah, I am from New Zealand. A lot of people over here. Yeah. Kiwis? Fuck, there's a lot of you here. If you guys are all here, who the fuck's at home? Just one guy going, guys? It's funny, people can't tell the difference between Australian and New Zealand accents over here. There's some telltale words, like Australians will say things like dance, chance, and France, and New Zealanders will say them properly. Have you noticed there's a weird thing that goes on where if British people try to do a New Zealand accent, it ends up sounding South African. And I don't know why, but don't stop doing it. Because it's my favourite accent, the South African. I love it, because whatever they say, it sounds like something bad is about to happen. You can't take them anywhere because it sounds like they're about to hijack it. They walk in like, oh yeah, this is a really nice place. Oh, don't worry, I'm sure we're all going to have a really good time tonight. South Africans could be saying the nicest thing, it still sounds sinister as fuck. South Africans will be like, hey you, come here, I've got a present for you. I had a South African wait for me after a show once to tell me how much he enjoyed it. It was fucking terrifying. Walked out to my car, there he was. Hey, you're the comedian with the jokes, yeah? Oh. I love the South African accent. I love Germans. I love Germans as well. Do we have any Germans in?
Yeah.
One German. I've come to listen to the comedy and reverse engineer the jokes. Makes them more efficient. It's my favourite European language because, like, other people get like they're like, oh my god, I love the romantic languages of Italian or French or Spanish. I'm like, fuck that. I like German because I want to feel terrified in the bedroom. Like, you look at the word for butterfly in Spanish, it's mariposa. Mariposa. It's lovely. Mariposa. The word for butterfly in German is Schmetterling. I love it. Look at my beautiful Schmetterling. Makes the butterfly feel hardcore too, like, yeah, I'm a fucking Schmetterling! I've got a German. Jesus, what pills have you got to take? Oh, was that a call? Look at you, popular one. Sorry, it's these things called friends. You probably don't have them. Yeah. You can put it away now. No, sorry, I've really got to take this. Yeah, no, just had a show. Not really. Yeah, coming out now. I've got a friend who's German, and when I met them, they said the most German thing I've ever heard in my life. We're getting to know each other, and he goes, so you're a comedian, yes? And I said, yes. And he goes, so you tell jokes in your show? And I said, yes. He goes, how many? It's weird coming from New Zealand to the UK because New Zealand is a really young country, right? Like if you walk into a 200-year-old building in New Zealand, they go, welcome to the Governor General's house. This is used for municipal purposes, blah, blah, blah. You walk into a 200-year-old building in the UK, they go, welcome to Wagamama's, let me show you to your table over here. Try not to trip over all that fucking history on the way. It's also a very tiny country compared to the UK, New Zealand, with our tiny population. And we try to have some of the same TV shows you have in the UK in New Zealand that don't work with our tiny population. Like, there's a New Zealand version of The Masked Singer. It's shit. They go, who do you think's under there? And they go, Jeff, is that you? How'd you know it was me? Mate, shop was closed. There's a New Zealand version of Location, Location, Location. It's just called Here's Good. I love the police programs over here because shit happens in them. It's in the name, isn't it? Police camera action, police interceptors. The New Zealand one is called New Zealand Police 10/7. Yeah, 10/7, not 24/7. Because in New Zealand, crime does sleep. Maybe the saddest example on this list is the fact that Britain's Got Talent has been running for over 18 seasons, still going strong. New Zealand's Got Talent ran for 3 seasons, we ran out of talent. Season 3 was 2 episodes long. What else? Love Island, we've got a version of Love Island. We take all these beautiful fuckwits, put them on an island, watch them all give each other STDs. It's called Australia. I say that with the brotherly love. Because Australians and New Zealanders, we do have like a rivalry, but it's like a sibling rivalry. Like we give each, like Australia gives New Zealand a lot of shit, right? But as soon as any other country, any other foreign country tries to give New Zealand shit, Australia goes, hey you, fuck off, right? And New Zealand goes, thanks Australia, and Australia goes, shut up, dickhead. Taking the piss out of you, our job, our job. Because if there's one thing Australians hate, it's foreigners taking their jobs. But we get on here, Australians and New Zealanders, we do. And also, I think Australians have got it pretty hard here in the UK as it is. Like last week, I saw a moving van for a company called Aussie Removals, and I was like, what a good idea, that's fucking brilliant. That's amazing, you should start this up in New Zealand, you'd make a fucking killer. Imagine that, next time one's in your face going, you call this a summer, but yeah, I've got one here. Someone asked me, like, what do you Australians and Kiwis actually fight about? And when I stopped and thought about it, the only specific thing we actually fight about is there's this dessert called pavlova. See, it's all got fucking full attention now. There's this dessert called pavlova, and we both just claim we invented it. That's what we fight about. Like New Zealanders go, pavlova's our dessert, we made it, it's ours. And Australians go, right? And I was lucky enough to be doing some gigs in Croatia a few years ago. And after the show, the Croatian guy comes up to me and he goes, "Oh, you from New Zealand, yes? Oh, you hate Australians, yes? I know." And I said, "Oh, you know, we've got a little bit of a rivalry. I'm sure you've got one of your own." And he says, "Yes, I understand completely, because we Croatians, we hate Serbians." And I said, "Oh, what happened there, mate? Because my history is shit." And this guy goes, "Well, during fall of Yugoslavia, many war atrocities committed by Serbians. It was genocide. How about you?" And I was like, "Oh, there's this dessert, and it's good, it's tasty, it's good." So I feel you on that, yeah. Like, at least Australia's got a military. They've got like, New Zealand has an air force, but we don't have any combat jets or fighter planes. Like, if someone decides to invade New Zealand, our defence policy is our Prime Minister running down to the beach just going, "Fuck off! Stop being a dick!" We have an air force, but no fighter jets, no combat. I think it sums it up best this way. The logo for the New Zealand Air Force is the same as the RAF, but it's got a kiwi in the middle of it. Let me run that by you one more time. The logo for our Air Force is a target with our own national animal in the middle of it, which happens to be a flightless bird. Oh no, here come the kiwis. On foot. They actively tried to recruit for the New Zealand Air Force. This is a true story. When I was at high school, they landed a New Zealand Air Force helicopter during lunchtime to try to drum up some recruitment, right? Because not all the kids at my school were going to make it, right? So they land the helicopter rotor blades are still going, and there's a kid in my school called Sean Holbrook, right? And I should have changed his name. But I didn't. Sean has an apple, right? And some of the bigger kids behind him go, "Hey, Sean, chuck your apple into the rotor blades, mate." And he goes, "I don't think I should." And they said, "Come on, don't be a dick now." So now he has to. Under New Zealand law. Sean throws his apple into the rotor blades. Apple disintegrates, just... But total freak accident. A tiny piece of apple goes through the vent in the helicopter, into the engine, shuts it down. Sean gets in so much fucking trouble. But also, how embarrassing for our Air Force. We've got like 5 helicopters. And one of them literally just got taken out by a schoolboy with an apple. And if you've ever been to New Zealand, you now know why we're so anal about fruit at the border. What's that, mate? A pear? That's a fucking grenade here, okay? You're gonna kill us all. I don't look like I'm from New Zealand. That's because I'm mixed race on top of that. My dad is Nicaraguan, my mum is Chinese, and that really kind of summed up their marriage. Because Nicaraguans love starting revolutions and the Chinese love ending them. Every few years, my dad would say, like, "Shit's going to change around here," and Mum would say, "No, it's not." So yeah, I'm part Latin American, part Southeast Asian, which means I love to party, but only if I've done my homework. It's weird. When you're mixed race, people think you're going to be this amazing amalgamation of like 2 cultures, right? You're going to be the melting pot, this unicorn out there that has superpowers of 2 cultures. You're not. You're just a shit, watered-down version of each, is what happens. It's like neither of your hands being dominant. That's what it's like. Right? All I get from being Nicaraguan, like people go, "Nicaraguan Chinese, oh my God, do you salsa kung fu? Holy shit." Nicaraguan Chinese, do you use chopsticks on piñatas? No, all I get from being Nicaraguan Chinese, I just look fucking foreign. That's all I get. All my white friends that go like, "Oh, you should go traveling, Harv. You should go to South America. You should go to Asia. You should go to these places." I'm like, I have a different experience to you, okay? Because I look like this. It's like, have you ever kind of turned up to a restaurant and realized you're wearing the same clothes as the waiters? That's what it's like when I travel. You guys all get to find your spirit animal. I spend the whole time going, I don't fucking work here. Nicaragua, you know what? I realized Americans always look at me shiftily, and I didn't know why. And then I realized I look like I'm from every region the US has had a conflict with since the 1970s. Oh, it's fun. So how did I end up in New Zealand? Well, my parents fled during the Nicaraguan War. You guys know the Nicaraguan War. Everyone knows that war, that famous war. The Nicaraguan War. We all know about the Nicaraguan War, don't we? That famous war. I mean, we're all sick to death of the movies, aren't we? You know, Saving Private Juan. Yeah, and so when I was old enough to understand, I told my parents, I said to them, you guys left your country and your friends and your family, moved all the way to the other side of the world and started again with nothing? Like, why would you do that? And they said, son, so you could have better opportunities and you could do anything you wanted to do. And I said, I want to be a comedian. And they said, no, not like that. No. So I said, I'll show you. So I said, I'm going to become an immigrant. I came to the UK. It's great. Love it in the UK. It's fantastic. Love hearing your phrases over here. Like when British people are happy, the phrase I hear you say all the time is, get in. Get in. By the way, that's as happy as British people can get. That's the sound they make. Get in. No one ever says it in a happy way. No one ever goes, get in. No one ever says it like that. It's always dripping with venom when you guys say it. Get in. First time I heard it, I thought I was being abducted. Have you noticed they say, get in, when they're happy? When British people are not happy, the phrase I hear them say all the time is, I'm not having it. I am not having it. I haven't worked out what it is yet, specifically. But I know that no one wants it in this country. But I have worked out that whatever it is must be so bad over here because people use it as a threat. Because people say, you're going to get it. And the other guy goes, no, I'm not having it. Then the first one doubles down and goes, have it! And if someone has it, it must traumatize them because then they walk around telling everyone, they're like, mate, I've had it. I've absolutely had it. I can't take it anymore. I want nothing to do with it. Just stop it, leave it, fuck it. You know a British person has lost all hope when all they can say is, it is what it is, mate. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. Nobody wants it, but everyone over here seems to want that. Because British people go, oh, I needed that. Oh, well, thank God for that. Well, I'll take that. That is so good. British people dream about that. They go, mate, can you imagine that? Oh. Do you fancy that? Oh, I do fancy a bit of that. That's what I've learned. It is bad, that is good. Simple rule for living here. It is bad, that is good. I also found out that years ago, before they changed their name, there was just a struggling boy band called Take It. Everything's been super confusing when you get here. Like when I first got here to London, did all the touristy things that we all do. Went to the London Eye, that was amazing. Went to the Tower of London, that was amazing. Went to this place called Isle of Dogs, that was misleading. Put my backpack full of sticks for nothing, it was bullshit. Biggest moment of confusion though, you first get here, need some new shoes, go to this shop called Boots, right? I'm in there for ages in Boots. Eventually the lady comes up and goes, hello sir, can I help you? And I was like, yeah, where are the shoes? She goes, this is a pharmacy? Ha 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 ha. I'm like, why the fuck would you call a pharmacy Boots? That doesn't make any sense, does it? If I opened a bakery, I wouldn't call it Hammers. She goes, sir, this is Boots, all right? This is Boots. Okay, this is Boots. If you want shoes, try Office. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this country? I'm starting to see how you lost the empire. Like, you want to go to a place called Office for shoes? Office. Because to me, Office sounds like they sell laptops. She goes, no, that's curries. Guys, you've been fantastic. I've been Javier Jarquin. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Thank you. Thank you for being an amazing, amazing audience. I've had such a lovely time with you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Good night. Bye.